What's up, guys? Urban Acolyte TV, Prince here, and I am freaking stoked. I cannot wait for Thursday night to get here so that I can see Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. But I really don't understand it, but some of my viewers are not familiar with the Star Wars movies. They've never seen any of it, don't know anything about the lore. So I thought I'd do a quick video to kind of fill you in, like what's up with this new Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens. Basically, it's the story of Anakin Skywalker, right? Supposedly there's this prophecy and Anakin is the chosen one. So what we have is the story of the redemption of Anakin Skywalker, which is the original trilogy, the movies that came out from 1977 to 1983, episodes 4, 5, and 6, right? And then the prequel trilogies that came out from 1997 or 8 until about 2005, they tell like the story. How did the galaxy get to where it is? How did Anakin start from a slave on the planet Tatooine to becoming a Jedi and eventually the man in the mask, right? So it's the rise, the fall, and the redemption of Anakin Skywalker. It's also the story, when you look at it from the Force perspective, of how the Force is out of balance. It's not in harmony. And then the Force is balanced, because that was the prophecy, is that Anakin is the chosen one who will bring balance to the Force, right? Then within that, you have the larger story of what's going on in the galaxy, right? The fall of the Galactic Republic, right? And the rise of the Galactic Empire, right? And within this, there's the whole battle between the Jedi and the Sith. The Sith have been lying and waiting, hiding in plain sight for 1,000 years, waiting for the moment, building up their resources to take down the Jedi and to rule the galaxy. And that's what happens. All right, so after the Empire is established, a period of 20 years go by. We'll call it 20 years of darkness. During this period, groups of dissidents begin to slowly form a rebellion, and that brings us up to the original trilogy. These rebels slowly start to amass several victories against the Empire, which conclude in Luke Skywalker being successful against Darth Vader and Darth Sidious. All right, so this brings us up to the events that occur in Episode 7, The Force Awakens, right? We have a 30-year gap where we find out that the First Order has filled this vacuum that was left by the collapse of the Empire, right? And this First Order is headed by a Force user who goes by the name Supreme Leader Snoke. And we don't know anything about Snoke. Some people believe that he is the resurrected Darth Plagueis, who is the mastermind of the events that occur in episodes 1, 2, and 3, right? We have this shadowy figure of the Knights of Ren, who we call Kylo Ren, and that's not his real name, but he answers to Snoke. Some people believe that the Knights of Ren is an organization or a faction that Luke Skywalker has started, but we don't really know anything about them, right? We just know that these people, Supreme Leader Snoke and Kylo Ren, they work within the First Order, right? It's possible that the First Order has been headed up by the Inquisitors, who we learn are the people responsible for, or Force sensitive people who are responsible for hunting down Jedi and doing the dirty work of Darth Vader and Darth Sidious during the dark time, where the Empire is pretty much just spreading and putting down small rebellions, leading up to Episode 4. Right. On the other side, the rebellion has become the resistance, right? Princess Leia is now General Organa, right? And we're reintroduced to Han Solo and Chewie, and we meet these new heroes, the new people who will lead the new generation, and Rey and Finn, who defects from the Empire. And what we're led to believe at this point is that Finn and Rey both are Force sensitive, right? So they will be potentially leading the Force into the future, right? Bringing balance to the Force, and perhaps once they find a teacher, either making a new school of Jedi, a new Jedi order, or whatever the future brings. And maybe the time of the Jedi and the Sith philosophies have come to an end, and now it's all about just the Force and the study of the Force, and not separating in the light side and dark side, but just the Force, right? So that's what we've got to look forward to see how the story progresses, and how does this relate back to Anakin Skywalker and his family's lineage. So that's what we've got to look forward to. So if you haven't seen it already, you can click here to check out kind of my predictions for The Force Awakens, and then you can click here. This is a video about Tai Chi, where I talk about Tai Chi as a form of enlightenment. Once I've seen the movies, I want to get more into talking about Ili Chin philosophy, the martial art that I study, and bringing out how this connection to the Star Wars thing, because in Ili Chin, a lot of us like to refer to ourselves as gray Jedi. So thanks again for watching this video, and y'all keep on breathing, and I'll talk to you all another time. Bye.